Hey, everybody, and welcome to Motor Monday. My name's Jamie Spencer. I'm a full time school based occupational therapist, and my mission with my Miss Jamie OT Motor Mondays is to help you to help your kids. I love to give tips and strategies to help grown-ups with handwriting, sensory processing, executive functioning, you name it. Basically, anything that you need help with, I love to help other grown-ups to help their kids. Today's Motor Monday is about handwriting and specifically about line placement. We're going to talk about how to assess and progress monitor our kiddos placing those letters on the line. We all know those letters that are floating all over the place or just wonky up and down, and it can be hard to figure out how exactly do we track progress with that. So that's what today's Motor Monday video is all about. Let's get into it. While we're talking about handwriting, if you want more resources, definitely check out missjamieot.com/learn. I have a handwriting 101 email series, which is a free resource with tons and tons of things for you to print out, to share with other grown-ups. If you are a teacher, great to send home to your kiddos' parents. If you're a therapist, great to share with the teachers that you work with. I've got a 22-page freebie packet that comes along with this free email series. So definitely check it out if you have questions and need resources when it comes to handwriting. I've also got a how to teach letters in groups freebie included in the handout. And I have a webinar that goes along with this, which makes it just a little easier to reinforce letter formation with our kiddos. If you teach the letters by similar formation, it helps the kids to remember it. And this is based on motor learning theory. So let's get into how to assess letter placement. Included in my freebie packet is four different letter assessments. The child looks at the picture and then they write the letter. So if you're not working on letter recognition or motor memory, you can tell the child what letter to write if what you're trying to focus on is letter placement. But you can use this handout to assess motor memory as well and letter formation. But today, specifically, we're going to talk about letter placement. Letter placement is definitely something that does impact how our kids' legibility looks. When all the letters are placed nicely on the line, it really helps the writing to look a little better. So, you're going to have your child take this letter assessment. They're going to fill in all the letters. You can use it either for capital or lowercase, and you can just use it for some letters if you want. But you're going to have your child fill in the letters. Then you're going to take your ruler and draw a straight line right across the letter. So it depends on what goal you have for your student. I generally will write a goal that I want the student to write the letters within a quarter of an inch of the baseline. If the child is older, maybe you want to be a little tougher about it and say within an eighth of an inch or within a 16th of an inch. But you're going to measure it with your ruler and then mark it and draw a line straight across. It will give you in a split second which letters are within the freebie range, I guess it is, and which letters are not. So you can just mark them correct or incorrect, depending on the goal, of course. And then on your progress tracking sheet, you can mark each letter, whether they got it correct or incorrect. Basically, did they fulfill the requirement of staying within a quarter inch of the baseline or not? On the bottom of this chart is a handy dandy percentage calculator. So you can look at the amount of letters that they got correct, and then you'll have a quick accuracy percentage, which is awesome because you can quickly give them this quarterly progress tracking sheet and automatically have a percentage to go by. So you'll know if the child is making gains or not. When it comes to writing goals for letter placement, we want to make sure that our goals are SMART goals. That means they're specific, measurable, attainable. We don't want to make some goal that they're never going to reach. Of course, we want it to be attainable, relevant. Why does this goal matter? And timely. So I ask myself these questions when I'm putting together the SMART goal. What exactly do I want the child to do? How will I know if they've achieved the goal? Is it realistic? Is this child going to meet this goal by the end of the year? Because that's important. Also, why is this goal important? Why is it important to me? Why do they need to achieve it? And what is the deadline for the child to meet this goal? So here's an easy example of a SMART goal about letter placement. The student, let's say Johnny, will copy a 5 word sentence placed within a 1/4 inch of the baseline on traditional 3 lined paper. So you can see this is very specific. I'm going to assess this by having the child do it on traditional 3 lined paper, not loose leaf, traditional 3 lined paper. And they have to place their letters within a 1/4 of an inch of the baseline in order to meet success, or in order for me to mark them achieved. When are they going to do it? In 2 out of 3 treatment sessions with one verbal reminder at the beginning of the task. And why do I want them to achieve this? For increased graphomotor skills. Ooh. And I want them to achieve it by the end of the year. So this is a great example, and you can change it to meet the needs of your student. If a 5 word sentence is too much, make it less. If a 1/4 of an inch is too easy, make it smaller. You have to make it work for you, but it is really important to make sure that it is a SMART goal. Don't forget to check out missjamieot.com/learn if you have more handwriting needs, and my handwriting webinar, which goes into how to reinforce how to teach letters no matter what handwriting program you're using, by reinforcing the letters, by teaching them in groups, by formation. Once the children get a formation down, they remember it and they develop automaticity. So I'm going like this because I'm thinking of the letter E. I want them to know how to make the letter E, and while I'm at it, I might as well teach them the letter F because they're so similar. It makes it easier to learn when the letters are grouped by motor memory. So check out that link, and don't forget to get your freebie packet. Let me share the link with you here. To sign up for my free handwriting email series and to get the big fat packet with all of these motor memory assessments and some other freebies that are great to hand out, go to missjamieot.com/HW101. That'll take you right to the link. You can sign up for the free resource. There's a lot of great information in there, not only how to assess and progress monitor these different aspects of handwriting, but also strategies for teaching handwriting and different activities for really reinforcing good handwriting habits. If you liked this video, please share it with a colleague, whether it's another teacher that you like to share tips and tricks with, or a parent who wants to follow through with handwriting habits with their student, or another school-based occupational or physical therapy colleague. Share the information, share the video, and don't forget to hit like or subscribe or any of those other great buttons wherever you're watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.